Welcome back to Turf Talk, Turf Philly edition and summer edition. James saw a huge performance, I thought, last week by Catch a Glimpse. Have some other big performances to look forward to, I'm sure, with Mar and Saratoga opening. I went against the Breeders' Cup winner in the Belmont Oaks, but I did say last week if she won, she'd be right there at the top of the division with Songbird, Carina Mia, Catherine Sophia. I think she earned that spot Saturday.
Absolutely, like you said. I mean, it was a brilliant performance. I thought she might be vulnerable to a mile and a quarter, and coming off the far turn, didn't know how much she had left, but she spurted away from that field and really, just ran a real strong race. I mean, it was a great effort.
Yeah, I didn't love O'Brien in the Derby, and of course he won with Deauville. So I thought, oh man, he's loaded. His pick's going to run huge. And I mean, she just never fired, period. And I don't say that to take anything away from Catch a Glimpse, who had to withstand a rally at the end.
From a nice filly.
Yeah, and to me, the sky's the limit with her. It'll be interesting to see what Mark Casse does. He happens to have another pretty powerful turf filly in his barn. Lady Eli is on her way back, so hopefully we're setting something up for big fall performances. But I do think if Carina Mia or Songbird win the Coaching Club American Oaks, they're back on top of the division.
Yeah, she needs like an upset or two along the way
Right.
for her to really vault into that position. It was funny last year we were talking about this right before Lady Eli went to the sidelines, whether or not she had a chance to be champion 3-year-old filly, and the point became moot. But Catch a Glimpse is in a similar spot. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, Saratoga has some grade 2 events. Del Mar has a grade 1 race for 3-year-old turf fillies, and there's always the option of taking on elders. So yeah, that's right. It'll be interesting to see how aggressive they are in her placing.
Yeah, definitely fascinating. Now, last year I actually did vote for a turf filly for a 3-year-old. I voted for Found, who beat older males in the Breeders' Cup Turf. This year, though, Stellar Wind and some of the other names I'm blanking on from last year. This
Carolina,
is thank you. I keep wanting to say Catch a Glimpse, but that obviously is not the name of the Oaks winner.
I'm a Chatterbox.
Lovely,
Marianne.
I mean, they were fine and nice, but Songbird, Carina Mia, Catherine Sophia do seem to be a step above. So Catch a Glimpse probably going to have to do a lot more than Lady Eli or Found would have been expected to do. You did mention Del Mar, though. It opens Friday where the turf meets the surf. Saratoga the week after. We're actually going to have someone on site this year. I'm excited about that. Scott Shapiro will be blogging live from Del Mar. We'll have Teresa Gennaro and Dave Litvin blogging from Saratoga, so a lot of great content, and I'm sure you're going to have some picks too.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And I was just looking at that opening day card, the Oceanside 1 mile turf race. As always, a big field in there, and really looking forward to getting going. Like you mentioned, Saratoga opens the following weekend, and that's also the weekend California Chrome's expected back. So really excited, always looking forward to this time of year with Del Mar and Saratoga.
Yeah, one thing Scott wrote, he did a How to Wager on Del Mar blog that we just put up. We'll put the link in the description. But he mentioned the win play show pools, and I think bettors, especially me, I love the pick fours, etc. You tend to overlook those types of wagers day to day if you like the action and the big jackpot type stuff. But there's such a huge live crowd at Saratoga and Del Mar, and they bet to place and show. And to me, it's worth looking at the pools, and sometimes horses who normally might have 20 or 25% of the pool only have 15%. Because people are betting names or numbers, or there's just more money in the pool in general. So I thought that was a good tip. Any particular bets you really like at Del Mar or Saratoga?
Well, I'm into the pick four. It's a shame that they only have that one pick four a day at Del Mar, just the late one. But, Scott mentioned the pick five, and I've played it out there before as well. And I thought he had some good pointers. It's a little bit different, I think, than the dynamic with with Saratoga and Belmont, whereas there's more trainers that just that excel at Del Mar, and the turf sprints is a noticeable change whereby there's a huge difference between down the hill at Santa Anita and a 5 furlong turf sprint at Del Mar. So I mean those are the kind of things that I always like. I look forward to playing those, and I'll be playing the multi-race bets.
Yeah, and with Santa Anita not having the turf course at the end. I mean, these fields are going to be huge at Del Mar, I would think. Guys are ready to run. And you mentioned the trainers. I thought that was interesting to point out because in New York, like when you think of Saratoga, it's Chad Brown, Todd Pletcher. They're the ones ponying for Saratoga. They're already the best trainers around at Belmont and Gulfstream in the winter. Whereas at Del Mar, you definitely have the guys who, you know, they have a California bred or two. They want to pop at a big price at Del Mar. Worth watching. Hopefully Scott will get us onto a couple of those winners, and hopefully we'll find them as well, maybe on our own or with help. But looking forward to the meet for sure.
All right, yeah, me too.
All right, well, we'll be back with On Point later in the week. Not sure what race we'll do. Maybe the Indiana Derby. Keep it Midwestern style for the 3-year-olds. We'll find something good, I'm sure.
Delaware handicap.
Yeah, there you go. And next week we'll have Saratoga, so join us then.